Hello and welcome to the trim shop here at Nicholas Me & Company. Here we have in front of us is a Aston Martin DBMkIII 1958. It's come to us in fairly original condition. The interior was retrimmed in the late 50s in Connolly Vaumol beige. We believe it's been retrimmed at some point to this dark tan colour, probably early 60s. As with many interiors of that era, it has weathered. Some say it's got a nice patina. I think this has just crossed that line into tatty, tired. So plan is to replace all the leatherwork and the carpet. So let me just talk you through some of the damage that we've found on the leatherwork. Both seats suffering from some damage where they crash into the rear quarters. Bolster on the driver's seat is worn through and has been badly repaired at some point. So next we're going to move on to the carpet. We believe it's original, but it's incredibly threadbare. It's had some replaced parts at some point. We're going to remove and replace every single piece of carpet. We're going to retrim some visors in leather to match the seats. We're going to remove and replace wall cloth in the dashboard, cubby box, and the small ashtray there. We're just going to put a new piece of leather in the centre. We believe that once the retrim is complete, it's going to lift the value of this car immensely. It's going to be a nice place to sit. It's going to be an enjoyable place to sit while you're cruising along. So the car is now fully stripped. Carpets have been removed. Any leather work, seats, woodwork. We're now ready to start the next stage of the retrim, which is cutting, sewing, and putting panels, seats back together again. So I've inspected the hide. I've located any scars, bites, marks, and now it's ready to mark out my rear seats. So there's a rear seat squab, got cushions, rear sections. That will take up probably a majority of this hide. It's a lovely leather to work with, Vaumol. It's what the car was originally trimmed in, so I think it's going to look really period correct again. So here we are, the finished article, the Aston Martin DBMkIII, finished in original specification Vaumol tan and Wilton Cinnamon Carpet. The seats and particularly the carpets were in quite poor condition. Driver's seat in particular was worn through and the bolster had been Connollyzed in the past. Carpets had been replaced, chopped about and looked untidy. Now everything is uniform, carpets throughout, fresh leather throughout. New rubber seals, we've replaced the glove box liner, we've replaced the sun visors, trimmed now in leather. We've tried to stay true to originality with this car, so traditional stuffed flutes in the seats, traditional methods of retrimming the rear seats and parcel shelf. Hood has been left in situ. All we've replaced is the rubber mouldings and trimmed in Rexine as per original. The dashboard has remained in situ throughout the retrim. It's got a nice patina to the paintwork. Vinyl is in perfect condition, so he's kept that, and I think is a nice touch as it brings it round with the patina of the bodywork. I think that brings it all together. Any chrome work that was found on the car, including door handles, window winders, cappings, has been cleaned, polished, and it gives it a new lease of life. The car was in particularly good condition when I stripped it. Door cappings, door cards, any metalwork around the windscreen was all in perfect condition, so it was reused, again to preserve the originality of the car. I'm really pleased with the outcome of this car. I think the interior now gives the car a whole new lease of life. I'm extremely proud of what we've achieved in the time frame, and hopefully the new owner will enjoy this wonderful place to sit. If you have a car of any vintage, modern, 60s, 70s, 80s, we would be more than happy to help with any inquiries that you may have.